Oh my gosh. I literally had no idea it was going to come in its own case. Let's get it open. Pull. Pull. Decent kit. Oh. Oh. Take a look. What a neat little package. Okay, so what do we get before we get to the pistol itself? Complimentary bag of BBs. Now, I'm aware that Valken also make BBs, so are these any good? I really don't know, but for now, you also get a threaded barrel adapter and, oh lovely, you get this rubber grip or sleeve as it were. But before I show you the pistol, there must be a manual in here somewhere. Yep, lovely. Yeah, as I thought, yeah. It's a basic manual that not only applies to the pistol I'm opening today, but also to one of their AP92 models. Nice. Wait, now look, when I showed you this little adapter, I didn't show you that little accessory right there. Now, if you look at it carefully, you can probably work out for yourself that's that little extra Glock type safety that you get in the trigger. So it comes separate, you don't need to put it in, but it does go between the split trigger that you have in this Valken pistol. Now would you feast your eyes on this bad boy? The design is absolutely epic. Now, as I said before, it's definitely given me SR Union on the slide, but not 100%. There is a slight difference. Yeah, it's given me Glock, it's given me one or two other things, but hey, let's go through the design and the features. And the first thing I need to discuss with you is the mag. It's a 26 round mag, has all the features you would expect to find on a gas mag for a gas blowback pistol. Good, it's got that extra widening here so you can drop your BBs in as opposed to forcing them through the lip section. And of course on the base is where you put your gas. Now if you look, it's fairly deep. Now if you've got a gas canister where the actual nozzle will not go all the way down, never fear, just push on that little tab there and you can slide this base right off. Ho ho ho! Okay. Let's go through this epic design. I've already shown you the mag, and as you may have spotted, it has that nice design on the base, which is replicated on the pistol grip itself. You have your serrations on the front, serrations on the back. Of course, everything is matched on the other side. However, you have this. And I think I'm going to put it on right now. Come on now. Right here you have your slide catch and release, your mag release, and this is where we're getting into the realms of the Glock. Your takedown levers, which are on both sides, your trigger, which is in that lovely gold color. Again, can you see that split design for that added trigger safety? Although, why on earth they didn't just install it in there in the first place? Why is it an additional extra or option? I really don't know. Maybe because this also has its own safety system. We'll get to that in a moment. Oh, and by the way, metal slide, lower polymer. Remind you of anything? Anyway, as we move along, you've got that nice little same design that you saw on the grip and on the mag base. But it's there for a reason, it's not just for show. So if I show it to you on this side, you know when you've not got your finger on the trigger, some people like to put their finger outside the trigger like that, many right there. And it gives you a nice little grippy sensation. And then we move along to your lower rail, but not just any lower rail. Now this is where we get back into the unofficial Glock realm. Because if you look on that lower rail, not quite the same design as that unofficial Glock. Look, you've got your safety mechanism right there. Now, If you're new to this type of system, you're probably thinking, wait a minute, this pistol doesn't have a front or rear sight. Well, it has. Would you look at that? Absolutely loving this slide. Definitely giving me SR Union vibes. But look, take a look again at that slide. As if by magic, there's your rear and front sight. Awesome. Now, as we're up here, we might as well take a closer look at that slide. Beautiful. Again, loving how they have incorporated your rear and front sight. Look at all those lovely cutouts right there. That continues on the side. Boom. Here's your other side. Nothing more really to say about it other than everything that you can see right there is on the other side, apart from the trades and your serial number. So let's take a look. Take in your unique serial number. And then of course the thing that tells you it's definitely an airsoft pistol. That letter F. Then you've got your warnings that this is not a toy. Airsoft, because even paintballers need heroes. If you're wondering why I'm wearing that patch, well, if you're not familiar with Valken, if you're a paintballer, or you know a paintballer, or you've dipped your toe into the world of paintballing, you may be already familiar with Valken. Because before they dived into the world of airsoft, they were all about paintball. Now they do both. And apparently they got themselves into a bit of bother not so long ago because of some speed loader. Anyway, let's move along. Valken. You can see their branding right there, and I like that it's done in that raised 3D style. Then you've got the model number of the pistol right there. The AVP17. Naturally, like with most airsoft weapons, made in Taiwan, and you've got more Valken trades there. This thing looks gorgeous. And just quickly bringing you back to the other side I first showed you, more branding there, loving how they've slotted it in that gap right there. And of course again, the model number. Now, I've got something very important and very handy and cool to tell you about the mag system. Well, not so much the mag, but the pistol and what mags it can take. This is a WeTech mag. You see where I'm going here? Oh yeah, baby. This takes any Glock type WeTech mag. Obviously not the 19, because I think the 19 will probably be a bit too small or short. But yeah, any Glock 17, Glock 18 mags that WeTech makes will fit in this bad boy. This is an officially licensed Umarex/Elite Force Glock 17. See where I'm going with this? Ready for it? Oh yeah! This is an officially licensed Glock 17 from Umarex/Elite Force Deluxe CO2 version. You get the picture now. CO2 mag, Valken. Oh yeah! But wait, I'm not saying that this can handle a CO2 mag. I've not heard enough about these bad boys to tell you whether it's safe, whether it can handle the pressure of a CO2 mag or not. But they definitely fit with no issue whatsoever. Right, let's get the original mag back in. Boy, I love this. You know, the thing I love about this, apart from the fact that it looks nice and futuristic, it's really a nice, thick, blocky, glocky type pistol. There's nothing slender about this at all. It's a substantial piece. Very in your hand. Right, I've got a nice little accessory to go on the rail, but I'll do that a little later. So, let's carry on. At the front, as you can see, you have a 14mm threaded outer barrel. But do remember, again, you have this threaded barrel adapter, so you have other solutions for other accessories you may want to slap on this. And can you see, look, can you see why, again, I think this reminds me of a Glock? Look at the rear end of this. Okay, I suppose you want to have a quick look-see on the inside. Let's do this. Do you know, apart from the excess amount of gunk or airsoft gun grease on the inside, this is pretty decent. There's your hop-up adjustment wheel right there. And there's your dual spring system and your guide rod. Now let's have a look at the lower. Even the bits that you don't actually get to see from the outside, they've maintained that gorgeous gold colour throughout. Now, because I've got this open, I'm going to put that little extra trigger safety Ujima flip thing that they've included in the box just to complete that picture. So you can see that I've literally dropped that extra trigger safety into the trigger system. See that? There's a little pin that I need to put in. So yeah, look, all I have to do to complete that installation is to pop that little pin right in that hole there. And look, you just got to line up the hole that's in that trigger with the hole in that safety portion of the trigger. As you can see right through there. And once you've got that lined up, your pin slots in nicely. Again, I really don't know why they didn't just have that in there in the first place, but hey ho. Okay, let's chrono this thing and do an accuracy test. This looks cool, but I think it's an overkill. This light right here. Ah, much better. Let's do this. Actually, this nozzle right here is more than long enough to get right down to fill the mag. Let's just make sure it works. Move in. Oh! And you know what I've just noticed? Oh, hold on, by the way, I actually like the look of this pistol without the light. Yeah, you know what I've just noticed? You see this right here? Makes a beautiful thumb rest. So like when I was just holding it, I had my hand around the grip like that. I had my thumb sitting on the top like that. And then of course you bring your other hand in to wrap around and bring your thumb beneath the other one. And I find it quite comfortable. Let's put that finger up. Good. I found it quite comfortable fielding this like this. 326.6, nice. 320.9, 318.4. It's on the decline. 314.1. As long as it doesn't dip beneath 300, it's all good. 311.7, 310.6, 303.1. Will it drop beneath 300? Here goes. Don't let me down. Oh! Oh! Just below the threshold that I would expect. But you know what? It's all good. It all depends on the gas and how much gas you got in there. I'm sure I fill this up. And again, it all depends on the temperature of the area or the room or the outside, wherever you are. It all dictates how well your pistol will perform. Which is why I guess a lot of people prefer CO2. Okay, so I'm going to put 4 here, 4 there, 4 there, and I'll empty the mag there. But you know what? I'm not going to empty the mag here from a distance. I'm going to do it so you can see me firing the gun right up close, just so you can see this bad boy in action. Okay, let's empty the mag. Nice. Damn, this thing looks even sexier when it's in the locked back position. I'm loving the way how the lower frame just sort of cups the outer barrel right there. And even from the front, this thing looks awesome. However, what are my initial thoughts on this bad boy? Well, as far as the design is concerned, absolutely love it. Come on, if you know me by now, you would have known from the get-go I would love this design, especially along the top of the slide. SR Union? Anyway, and loving that you've got the option of putting this extra rubberized grip on there. Loving the gold and the black color scheme. You just can't go wrong with that configuration. In terms of the build, look, listen. Very solid piece, only a very slight rattle I can hear, but you will hear that practically with any pistol. But look, I'm rattling the hell out of this thing. Let me be quiet. You barely hear anything. Let me rattle a different brand. Case in point. Beautifully built piece by Valken. Love the design, but what have you noticed? I took that trigger safety mechanism out. Why? It's made out of plastic. I would have thought they would have made this out of metal. I would have preferred it if it was metal, because I think it would have performed a lot better. It was giving me a little bit of jib while I was trying to fire the pistol, and at one point it wouldn't even fire till I found out that this was beginning to come out again. So forget that. Use this bad boy as it is out of the box and everything is gravy. Or is it? Well, take a look at this. Can you notice a theme going on here? Well, apart from the fact it was a total fail with that shot right there, but other than that, very excellent groupings. I mean, look, all of that tightness right there, and all of that tightness right there. And when I first started firing, you've still got excellent groupings right there, just to give you an idea. Look, that's my finger against there, so you can see in the grand scheme of things, that is still very good, tight groupings. However, it's almost as if the pistol, or I was pulling the pistol to the left with each shot. Look, to the left of the X, to the left of the X, to the left of the X. Is it an issue with the pistol? Or is it an issue with my shoddy shooting? I'll leave that for you to decide. Just keep in consideration all my other shooting tests that I've done in the past. But again, very nice groupings. I absolutely adore this pistol. If anything, for the design. So there you go, people. That was the Valken AVP17. Hit the video description for more info on this model and where on this planet you could possibly buy this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time on the Mike's Tech and Toys YouTube channel. Yes, you heard me. And of course, right here on Airsoft Mike's YouTube channel.